We actually, in our history, designed, opened, and operated a skate park inside a mall. And it was pretty cool. We actually had the foremost experts in skate parks design it for us. And it was, I mean, it had cool jumps. It actually had a pit where people could dive in. It was foam so that they can, you know, practice their jumps and so forth without getting hurt. So this one particular kid, this opening day, comes off the park, and I said, "Isn't this cool?" And you know me, cool's the right word to use with a kid. And he looks at me and he says, "Cool, this is sick." And I went, "Oh my God, what did we do wrong?" Not realizing that sick is good. So I'm sick right now, which is good. Hello, my name is Barry Goldware, and I am the founder of Retail Concepts. And my mission here for a few minutes today is to heartily welcome you to our company. You know, it's no accident that you are here. We handpicked you from many candidates. We think you're great, and we know we have a great company, and the reason we're great is because of people like you. And so we want to heartily welcome you. We're going to give you the tools to be outstanding, and again, we want you to have a good time, want you to have fun, because we sell fun. Welcome. I want to give you a little history of this wonderful company that you've decided to go to work for. I founded the company in 1980. It was an offshoot of another company that I founded with a partner. Actually, my partner, interesting to note, we went to grade school, high school, and college together, and decided that if we could join forces that we would be unstoppable. And it was from those, that company, those stores, that I took 4 of those stores and launched Retail Concepts. We have grown a couple of different ways. Number one is we have opened up our own stores, and most of them are called Sun and Ski Sports. But we've also grown through acquiring other stores. As you may know, we operate Ski Chalet in Washington, D.C., Ski Stop on Long Island, and Joe Jones in North Conway, New Hampshire. Those are all stores that we acquired. And we are continuing our growth mostly by opening Sun and Ski Sports, but we're also looking at selected acquisitions. The thing that makes us famous is that we focus on just a few sports. We only do 5 sports. And in so doing, we feel less is more. By only doing a few sports, we can do a great job in every one of those sports, and so therefore we can compete very effectively against all those other retailers that sell our sports. Our company has a mission. Matter of fact, our mission is our passion is our mission. And it's very important as an employee, as a team member of our company, that you understand what the mission is. As a matter of fact, many companies have no mission statement. Many people come to work for a company, they have no idea what the company stands for, what they're expected to do. It's different here at Retail Concepts. We have a mission, and our mission is very important, and it's the most important thing that you need to remember and execute as long as you're a team member here. Our mission statement. Our mission is experience, and because we recognize that our customer is our boss, our objective is to ensure that each customer has an incredible experience in our stores and is guided into all of the right gear necessary to have the best possible experience in their specific sport or activity. Because we care. I want to talk a little bit more about that mission statement that I mentioned a little bit. What do we mean by saying we have a mission statement? I know you've heard it before. You maybe have been with other companies that talk about their mission. They talk about customer service. In our company, at Retail Concepts, we don't just talk about it. We believe it. We practice it. We're passionate about it. And again, looking at that mission statement, one of the statements we make in the second sentence is that we consider our customer to be our boss. What does that mean? Well, it means exactly that. We have an inverted triangle that we have developed to prove the point. And exactly what it is, as you can see here, in most companies, there's always a president at the top. And to that president report a number of vice presidents. And into the vice presidents report supervisors and then managers. And it's a pyramid starting with one person at the top and it builds to the bottom. What we've done, as you can see, is we've turned it upside down. And who is at the top? Who is the boss? Who is, in theory, the president of the company? It's the customer. And the reason it's the customer is that nothing happens in a company until the customer decides to vote, till the customer decides to leave his very hard-earned and precious money with us. And so therefore, in our company, the customer is everything. That's why we exist. And if the customer is the boss, then who is the most important person within the company? Is it me? The founder? Is it the president? Is it the district manager? Is it a store manager? No. The next most important person, the next most influential person in our company is the sales associate or cashier, anybody who deals with the boss. Because this is what it's all about. It's that interaction between you and the boss. But the real experience we're after, the deep experience that the mission is about, is the experience in their sport. And your mission is to make sure that you have outfitted our customer in all of the right gear so that they have the absolute best experience in their sport. You are not salesmen. Did you hear what I said? You're not salesmen. We have a higher calling than being salesmen. We are advisors. We're gear guides. As a matter of fact, I've often said we're doctors. What do I mean by that? Let's take a look at the bike department. We're doctors of bikeology. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when you think about it, in an interaction with a customer, with an interaction with a patient, when you go to a doctor, the doctor will ask you, why are you here today? And you may say, well, my arm hurts. And then he'll say, well, is it your left arm or is your right arm? Is it a pulsating pain or is it a constant pain? Does it hurt mostly in the evening or does it hurt during the day? And let's go take an x-ray. And based on all of that information, he will then write a prescription so that your arm is better. Well, in some of the same respects, we do the same thing. When you go to the doctor, you don't walk in and he say, hi, Barry, how are you? Turn around, I want to give you a shot. No, he asks questions. He qualifies you. Same thing in our stores. You will learn through our care program how to get information from our customers. We identify their needs. We determine if they are they ride on the road, or they're a mountain biker or a BMXer. And we ask many, many questions just like a doctor would. And once we determine the needs for that specific customer, we will then write a prescription. We will recommend a specific product that meets every one of his or her needs. And then in addition to that, we will layer on all of the gear, all of the accessories to make his or her experience phenomenal. Okay? That's what we're here for. Again, not necessarily to make sales, but we're here to make sure that our customers absolutely have a wonderful time, whether they're skiing the mountains, boarding, biking, skating, running, that they have the right gear for them, they are comfortable, and they have just a wonderful, fantastic time in their sport. So in summary, the mission statement is experience. As we've said, it's a great experience in the store, and it's a great experience in the sport. So how do we get there? How do we make sure that you give these kind of experiences to our customers? The point is that we will give you the tools. We will help you get there. We will make sure that you are successful. And when you're successful, so will our customers be successful. And we have a couple tools that I want to talk about. One of the tools that we offer to you is our care service program. Care, it makes sense because number one, I've said it time and time again, we care. We care about you, and we care about the boss, our customer. CARE is an acronym for our selling skills, our service skills. CARE starts off with C, which is connect. A means assess. R means to recommend. And E means to encourage. And you will have a special program, a special orientation into the CARE program. Our CARE program works. We've been developing it for over 30 years. As a matter of fact, not only does it work as a great tool to help our customers have a wonderful time, but it works in your private life, in your personal life. As a matter of fact, many of the things that you're going to learn working at our company will help you in your life at large. It's amazing to me. Matter of fact, I get a kick out of it where I will see many people who used to work for us, who have worked with us in the 80s, who have come back to me. I've seen them in a restaurant. I've seen them on the street who come to me and say, Barry, all those things I learned at Retail Concepts have actually helped me in my career. Some of them are successful businessmen, doctors, lawyers. Much of what you learn here, especially this CARE program, works in your everyday life. And so as I've said, not only do we want to care about you and our customer, we absolutely want to make a difference in your life. Another tool we'll give you is clinics on product knowledge. We will have specific reps come in from all of our factories in addition to your managers and district managers, and we will have, like I say, specific clinics on the product knowledge so that you get real familiar with the specific products that we carry. Another tool we have for you is our packing list. We have developed a packing list of all the goods, all the merchandise that's needed to have that fabulous experience in every one of our sports. There's nobody else that I know has a comprehensive packing list like we do. It's almost like having an assistant. You give it out to every single customer once you've identified their sport they're in, and you can then help them go through each one of these items on the packing list for the purpose of making sure that they have everything they need to have that phenomenal experience. And I want to tell you, it may sound like a little hokey to give out a packing list. Who needs a packing list? If you're a cyclist, if you're a skier, you know all the stuff you need. Let me tell you a little story. As you might imagine, the original snow sports packing list, I developed, okay? And I was going skiing with the family, and being in retail, had to work the night before, got home, we were leaving very early in the morning. I was packing, and my wife, lovely wife, comes to me and says, don't you need the packing list? And I said, no, I don't need the packing list. I wrote the packing list. And so I then, get all my stuff together, throw it together, we get on the plane, get into Colorado, I unpack to find out that me, the guru, the expert, absolutely forgot his ski pants. So the retailer with a number of stores, had to go to another retail on the mountain and buy a pair of ski pants at retail. Killed me. The point is that this stuff is very, very easy to forget. It's really nice to have a wonderful, comprehensive packing list so that the customer, again, meets our mission statement, so that he or she has all the stuff, keyword all the stuff, all the accessories necessary to have a wonderful, safe, great experience in their sport. Think about it for the moment. What if we forgot, just like I did with pants, forgot to suggest a helmet for a cyclist? I mean, I don't want to go into the details of that, but what a crime it would be for us not to have suggested a helmet for a cyclist. So it's very important. You have, as I've said over and over again, you have an awesome responsibility in our company, and we appreciate it. And that awesome responsibility is to make sure that the customer has all the gear necessary to have a great time, and you're the one that can do it, and we've given you a tool, namely the packing list, to get you there. What's really fun is that it is fun. We're outfitting our customers to have fun, and you should have fun outfitting them too. In conclusion, again, I want to welcome you to our family. I want you to know that we care. I want you to know that we want to make a difference in your life. However, if you only remember one thing, remember that the customer is the boss. No matter what you're doing, remember that the customer is the priority. Excuse me. Hi, how are you?